You know how you make an event out of something, and it can be something so small, like you can put flowers on a table, you can make they made like from this kind of surprise meal for me with some help, obviously, but they made it and they told me to stay upstairs and don't come down. And then they put a dress on my bed and they said, can you put on this dress? And I did. And I went down and they were wearing their dresses, their like ballet frou-frou things. Yeah. And we sat and ate. And it reminded me of sometimes a plain day can be really fun if you make an event. And it reminded me of Rope, who used to work here.
Yeah.
And he said one day he wanted to have a date night with his wife, but he didn't tell her. He said, go upstairs and get ready. He took down in the basement, he took a tablecloth he got from whatever, Target. He got one of those disco balls. He made hors d'oeuvres like, chicken wings and whatnot.
Rope
he turned the
romantic?
lights down and he said, come down, let me take you down for your date. And they walked into the basement. And it was a moment. And it just reminded me, like, moments.
Yes.
Like, and for some reason, I was just thinking of that when I walked down those stairs wearing that dress at like 5 o'clock at night. Like, who's doing that? And I was like, that was such a fun day and also, a fun little thing.
You know what? Sometimes, and I feel like both of us can do this, is we're too busy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to make a mess.
Wait, we got to clean up. Who put the paint out?
Why are they making a mess in the,
And
slime? We hate slime.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we do hate slime. But anyway, the point is, if you're so worried about the way things look, or the cleanliness, then you can't even just be in it.
Right, and I think often, even when you're in a moment that's really yours, like a wedding or graduation, you miss it because you're so busy looking to see if everything is going right.
Yeah.
Like your 40th, you were present.
Yes.
I felt like you were in it, in the middle of that, instead of wondering, where's this, where's that, is this going to work or whatever. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, well, Tracee Ellis Ross, we love her, first of all. She recently appeared on Kevin Hart's Heart to Heart show on Peacock.
Okay. Things got personal.
Yeah.
She revealed what she really wants in life. So let's take a look.
I would love a relationship that makes my life better than it is. I have no interest in just being in a relationship to be in a relationship. What are my triggers? When someone tries to possess me.
Okay.
And turn me into you have to walk steps behind me.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
I can't believe she'd stand for 1 second.
No,
with a guy
I know.
Like that. Tracee Ellis Ross?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Walk behind somebody?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm sorry, have you met her?
And also, any man that would try to do that doesn't know her. I mean, we don't really know her, but we've read about her. We know she's strong and confident.
Yeah.
A man that wants to date somebody like that is going to want confidence.
Yeah.
You know?
First, I was listening to some interview she did a long time ago, and it was that when you have Diana Ross as your mother, singing is not something that you will ever even attempt because you're Diana Ross's kid, so why would you?
Yes.
And she said she was singing, I think, for a project, and she had been singing in this microphone, and she had a cassette or a CD of her singing, and she couldn't bring herself to have her mother listen to it. And she said one day she just got in the car with her mother and was driving and said, will you listen, and popped it in. And can you imagine your heart pounding? Because number one, your mom's so amazing. And number two, you don't know if it's going to be the critic in her that comes out and says, well, good try, good for you. She said her mom was like weeping, listening to her kids sing, and she just took a swing at it and decided, even if I'm not going to be her or as good as her, I've got something in me.
And I can be, and you know what? Yeah. She's like, there's nobody that's more confident in their own skin.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, even if I'm not going to be her, I'm going to be me, and I'm going to try.
Yeah.
But a man would have to want confidence.
And I think to go out with Tracee Ellis Ross, you have to have your, I think the bar's high.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, it's high.
It's kind of high for you, too. You know that, right?
Kind of,
yeah. Well, it's good that you know that.
I think I do now.
But you didn't always.
And I didn't always know. I think you just, sometimes you feel lucky to have anything. And so I think sometimes you do that, and you can, so I used to joke, and we all did, the only quality I like in a guy is that he likes me.
Yeah.
It's but wait, that's not enough. That's just...
Well, when she said, I'm not in the mood to be in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship, I want somebody to make us better.
Yeah.
It seems obvious, but when you're younger...
Yes.
I mean, I stayed in relationships that did not make me better.
Right.
If anything, made me worse.
You know the song, The Rose?
Yes, I do.
I know you've already heard the Rose a million times. Just look at the lyrics. They're the best lyrics written about love ever written. Just read them. Don't even do it now. Do it later. But when you read all the lyrics to the Rose, some say love.
No, we know.
It is a razor that leaves your heart to bleed. We did this before.
We've done it
I don't
before.
care.
No, listen,
It's
I like
worth
doing
repeating.
things
Not everybody
again.
watches every single
That's
day.
true, but for those that do, just remember. You know what? Kathy Lee's here. Maybe she'll sing the Rose for us.
Kathy Lee's got pipes. Kathy Lee, we're going to visit with her in a second. Kathy Lee is living, walking, breathing proof that life gets better.
Totally.
It gets greater later. Like, it really does. Like, she's the embodiment of it. And whenever people are feeling in a rut, like, oh,
Yes.
I'm this age, or oh, I'm doing that, and I haven't done this, all you have to do is look at her and go, okay.
I can make changes.
Yeah. We should start with this. This was like a moment last night. So everybody, you make a plan, you go to dinner with your husband, you think it's going to be an everyday dinner. You had that plan.
We had that
with
plan.
Henry.
My mother-in-law's in town, so we wanted to take her to a very early dinner like we do.
Super early, yep.
So the restaurant was empty-ish. We sit down, we're having a lovely little conversation. And I always sit with my back to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Henry's facing out, and all of a sudden he says, "That woman is choking." He gets up, he runs over, and he gives a woman the Heimlich maneuver for, it felt like it was 10 minutes.
Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes he kept. And I will say, being on this show, I was like, someone call 911.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
I kind of knew what to do.
Yes.
And he continued, and the other men were helping him, I could tell, like, he thought it wasn't working. And he was saying, guys, keep going, keep going, keep going. And she survived. 911 arrived.
Oh, my God.
I know. And it was
Holy moly.
He was a little, like, shaken up.
How did he, the Heimlich is something that when you're at different places, you actually like a chart, like this is how you should do it.
No,
how did he know or remember how to do it?
Well, he was a Boy Scout. Which he kept telling everybody.
Wait, he wasn't just a Boy Scout.
He was an Eagle Scout.
Let's get in it.
Which my mom always said, she was like, I dreamed you would marry an Eagle Scout.
And you did.
And
but
I
by
did.
the way, the fact that those skills he remembered after all those years.
People were saying to him, like, how are you a doctor? And he was like, no, I was an Eagle Scout. And I'm like, honey, you're a 45-year-old male. But he still remembers.
He remembers.
He remembers. And it was my dad, actually, he texted my dad because my dad in the 70s was giving a speech up on the podium, looked out, and a woman who was, there must have been meals, was eating something and choked. And he jumped off the podium because he's the only one that had the view of her and gave her the Heimlich and saved her life. So anyway, Henry, but what we learned, the person sitting next to us said, this happened to my wife the other week, and she was embarrassed, so she left the restaurant. And that's what most people do. Are you okay? Do I need to get in there? You have to say, I'm choking to somebody. Don't get up and go to the bathroom or leave the restaurant.
Because some people
this woman would have probably, there needed to be somebody. But I have to say,
Henry and your dad, I was like right there in that moment. How many people would sit at their table and go, somebody call, like that would be the reaction of probably most people. Because I'm not sure if I know how to do it. Somebody better call 911. You would do that. The fact that both of the men in your life, the most important men in your life, get up, go over and do the thing that's everything.
I texted him this morning and I was like, you are my hero. Anyway, he is like, what a good guy. He's not going to just sit back and watch something bad happen. He's gonna help. And you never know until it happens. His mom witnessed it and kept telling everybody. She's like, that's my son. She's from Virginia, so she has an accent. She kept being like, look, he got up there. He learned it in Boy Scouts.
You know what? Amen, man. That's awesome.
I know.
Awesome.
For all the Boy Scout leaders out there, y'all are saving lives. Okay.
Way to go, Henry.
How was first day of school?
Oh, today was her first day. I was so excited. So I left the set at 7:30, and I live about 20 minutes from 30 Rock.
Yeah.
So I zipped home, got my kids their backpacks. They were all ready. They were busting. Haley's going into first and Hopi's going into pre-K, and they go to the same school.
For the first time.
For the first time together.
In a long time. Was that the picture this morning?
Yes, that's from just now. Anyway, it was so fun. There's Joel and me, and we didn't get all of Hope there, but she's there. Anyway, it was such a fun day, and this first day of school can be scary. Haley just went sprinting off with her friends. It was like, bye. And we were like, well, okay, have a great day. She was gone, just
But
dust.
doesn't that make you kind of proud?
Yes.
You've done your
Yes.
job.
And Hopi's first day in a new school, and she was great. She just kind of started playing with some people, and then, they do a phase in, so she stayed for about an hour. But anyway, I got to tell you, the first day of school, the new outfit, the fresh backpack, the new just beginnings.
Yes.
So shiny and happy.
Today is my kid's first day, too.
Okay.
Mila set her alarm.
Wait, to what? How?
Herself.
Wait,
for
what?
6:40. She told me. She said, I set my own alarm. I couldn't be there, but I FaceTimed.
Okay. Yeah.
And she set her alarm. She got puppy dressed.
Wait.
They picked out their outfits last night, laid them out. And I got the picture of them all on the front porch. Hal has his first day. He took his biggie.
Wait, where's he going?
He's in
Nursery?
preschool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He took whatever.
I don't know.
I know.
I feel like Hope's already been in pre-K, but she's in it again.
It's preschool just goes on and on.
I know.
And
When
on.
they said, "What year's your daughter?" I go, well, she was in pre-K last year. And they go, she's back in pre-K. I was like, okay.
Well, Hal's thing is called connecting. So I sent a picture to my parents, and my mom was like, "What is connecting?" I'm like, "It's another word for preschool."
Okay, got it.
There's a million words.
Okay, so he started. How are all your kids kind of independent? I feel like you raise independent kids.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you can't be there, they kind of have to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I do think, but even with or without you there, like I feel like your kids they adjust when they have to be somewhere.
They do, and I left them little notes. I did all the things. But anyway, first day, there's nothing sweeter.
I know.
I'll show you pictures.
Okay, good. I can't wait. The Washington Post posed this question: should you change clothes when you get home? Okay, that sounds like a couple of reasons why you would.
Yeah.
One, you're in work clothes and heels or whatever, and you can't wait.
Can you not wait to take off those heels? And the
two.
bra.
Oh, the bra has to come off.
Yes.
And then you put on like a sweatshirt.
Yes.
I love that feeling.
Yes, me too.
But there's another reason people are doing it.
Why?
Because they don't want to bring the outside germs inside their home, apparently. Okay. I don't understand that.
Okay. Now, hear me out.
Oh, no.
When you fly...
On a plane.
Yes. You go on a trip.
Yes.
With Maria.
Yes.
You're flying home.
Whoop, whoop.
You're flying home.
Coming home, yes.
Your hair's kind of dirty. Your whole body has been sitting in crumbs.
No, I got a shower.
We know you eat the biscotti on Delta.
Yeah, of course. By the way, I love those.
We do.
There's nothing better than that Delta Airlines tiny graham crackery cinnamon biscotti.
You're eating about 3 biscottis.
With a coffee, dunk it.
You have the first time they come around, you take the first biscotti, then you take the second biscotti. So you're crummy, and whatever you're sitting in.
Okay, don't try to set
the person
the stage.
before was sitting there. You stand up, you come home. Do you get right in bed? And then it's like Haley's like, "Come put me in bed." You lay in bed next to her.
Yes, I do.
In your plain clothes.
Yes. Okay, let me ask you this, Miss Thing. You go to a movie and you sit in your chair and you eat your crummy popcorn and it's all over you. And you go home. Do you go into your house and sit on your child's bed?
Probably I would change. From a very public place like an airplane or a movie theater.
What about a bus?
A trampoline park.
What about a bus or a subway?
I think when I got home, I at least did a very extensive wash.
What about a walk through Target?
Do you wash your hands when you get off the subway?
No.
You don't wash your hands after you hold the pole and you get on the subway?
You know what? All these germaphobes need
Wait,
to
you
pause.
have to tell me something. For real.
Yeah.
You hold the pole, you touch the plastic seat, you get off, and you go put your hand in the Cheez-Its?
When I get home. I might wash my hands sometimes. I don't think I better go in right now, and I don't think that. I just come in and have my day at home.
So you're putting your germy hands and the Cheez-Its that your whole family eats.
Do you wash your hands when you come home from work?
Absolutely.
Do you wash your hands every time you walk in the door? No, you do not. Do not say you do.
If I've been somewhere nasty, absolutely.
What's nasty? Work, home.
Yeah, work. Yes.
Look, I don't think you do. I'm gonna ask your baby girl if you do. I'm gonna ask him.
Text the baby girl. He'll tell you I do.
You're always look.
That I wash my hands, and he is
He's
like,
a germaphobe.
if you got into bed with him, which would be weird. Which would be weird anyway, but after you'd been in a plane, he would tell you to change. And then you might be irritated. So then you might not be a baby girl afterwards.
I do think that there are extremes. Like, I do think that pendulum can swing so crazy. I have a friend who wouldn't even put her head on the back of the plane seat because she was afraid that whatever head was there before. See,
I don't wash my hair.
Well,
because it's a pain.
Yeah.
I just wash my body off and then change my clothes. But also, I want to get out of the jeans anyway. They've made that red mark on my stomach.
Oh, I know. I do like
the indentation.
I never like to travel in jeans because you're never comfortable.
I always do, and then I get off, and it's like just like a huge scar.
Okay, but here's what an infection expert told the Washington Post. For the most part, the germs on clothes are not harmful.
Okay, wait, I'm obsessed with this. You have a new episode of your podcast, Making Space. It just dropped. This may be my favorite episode ever.
Mine too. Arthur Brooks is a best-selling author. He wrote a book called From Strength to Strength. He talks about people who are navigating their life through its different chapters. There's the learning chapter, then there's the earning chapter, and then there's the wisdom and service chapter kind of thing. Anyway, he wrote that book with Oprah about happiness, and it just caught fire. He teaches a course at Harvard, and it's the one you can't get in. It's all about happiness. And he's explaining to kids. He said that sometimes he says to these kids, this is interesting, these kids are so afraid of failure. And he said, I want you to close your eyes and visualize something because he wants them to know what it feels like. He goes, the test scores came out and you're in the bottom third. What does that feel like? And they all went kind of ouch. He goes, you're about to go out into the job market. Your friends have jobs and you haven't gotten yours yet. How does that feel? And it sits with you, and he goes like this. And then he said, then you go home and you tell your parents, I didn't do well on my grades and I didn't get a job. And your parents give you pity. And he said that the kids burst into tears. Why? He said, because pity is the worst thing you can give to your child. Oh, you weren't able to do it.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, I know you.
Yes.
I've known you since you were 4.
Yes.
You didn't get that. But it talks about when we think we're poor thinging our child and say, oh, poor you can nurture and love without pitying.
Yes.
You can embrace
because we know what it feels like to have a friend be like, oh, he didn't call you? Oh, did that hurt?
Yeah.
You know, that feels, instead of being like, you're going to find the next
please, right, that person.
Oh, wait.
What? What?
Well,
I'm scared. What?
You shared some news with them, which you've shared with me, but...
Oh, yeah, we're going to be moving. We're moving. I'm moving me and my kids to another location. But here's, I mean, obviously in the New York area. But it's...
Yeah, what if you were like, I'm moving to California?
Peace. No, but it's going to be, it's interesting because think about how many times you moved in your life. Because you know how everyone's, you worry about how my kids are going to be, what are they going to do, how are they going to adjust. But every time I moved in my life, and you moved in yours.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, it was like all of a sudden it was a huge adjustment. But the stories I tell about growing in my life come from those.
Totally.
Not from when I stayed till 5th grade at, Morgantown, West Virginia, but it was the transition when I moved. When my parents moved us to Nigeria, when I moved from, small market to small market over and over. It's like bonding, severing.
You knew what it was like to walk into a room where you did not recognize one face from the time you were how old?
Yeah, since,
2nd grade?
Forever. Yeah, forever.
You knew what it was like. And if you can do that.
And the common thread, by the way, about people who work here is that.
Yeah.
Most people who work here went from school to school, were either some, like Vicki Wynn moved 100 times, Natalie moved a bunch, you moved a ton, I moved a ton. Like, you watch how people navigate because you've got to be able to.
It also shows how resilient your kids are. I mean, I remember when we moved in the middle of 7th grade.
Oh, that's hard.
So we'd already had one semester, middle of 7th grade. My mom said she'd never been more proud of us walking in. We had each other, which was a huge benefit.
Yeah.
And we walked into this, kind of looked back at her like, oh, but walked into the school and just did it.
You and your sister holding hands.
Yeah, holding hands. That we were there together. We had each other. But Arthur Brooks is the king. He's
Arthur Brooks, you guys. By the way, this is, I think, my favorite episode of Making Space, except for the one I did with you.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Get them wherever you get your podcasts. Click the link in my bio and you can find them. But it's so worth listening to. You will feel lighter and better. He's got great advice.
He really does.
So now, we have a guest. Remember I told you? We've been waiting for this booking. It took a lot of phone calls and prying, but after 5 years, this guest is finally making his appearance. There's a clue. It's a boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Hal Hager! Now, we should point out, for those who don't remember, I got you. Hal. Hi, Hal.
What do you say to Hoda?
Hi, honey bunny.
What do you say? Do you want to say something? No, he just, it's loud. The problem is, one time, remember when I played our show for you and you cried?
Did you like the music?
You don't, do you like our show or Bluey better? Hello? Do you like our show or Bluey better?
He's just looking at himself.
Well, you know what? Hal, we've been waiting for you for 5 years to come on. You know why? Because you were in your mommy's tummy, and now you're 5 years old, almost, right? When's your birthday?
August 2nd.
August 2nd. Wow, you're a big boy. Do you like mommy's job?
What do you
What
like
does mommy do for a living?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Do you know what mommy does?
Yeah.
Does she just read things, talk to people?
Am I on TV?
Yeah.
Is this your favorite show, or do you like Bluey better?
I like both.
You like both? Oh.
What do you want to say to Hoda?
Nothing.
Nothing. I thought you wanted to say happy anniversary. What were you supposed to say? Can you say happy anniversary? You're scared. Okay,
You're
you don't
scared.
have to
You know
be
what you
scared.
are? You're amazing. And you got an amazing mom, too. Yeah.
You know how much you're loved, little bit boy?
Okay, well, this booking went really well.
We love you, Al. Coming up next, one of our favorite funny ladies helps us toast 5 years. SNL's Chloe Fineman. After this.
Yes, you do. You do a good job. That's your microphone. Do you know that's your microphone?
Hey, guys. How are you? It is Monday, Thursday, June.
June is here.
June is here.
June, we welcome you.
Is here.
June, we welcome you with open arms.
Oh, gosh, it feels so good. It feels so good.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know what? It's funny. I told you I'm going to be moving. We're moving from an apartment to another place. And it just struck me this weekend, because I think about all the times you've moved in your life.
Yes.
I literally was sitting at my desk this morning, where I sit every single morning. I light a candle. I have my journal. I do my stuff. And I thought to myself, this is the last Monday I'll be sitting at this desk, because we're moving this week. And then I have these books that I open up randomly to find, like, a devotion, a poem, or whatever. Mary Oliver, one of your faves, I was sitting up this morning and I opened up the book. And this was, I took a picture of it because it was so crazy that that's what I opened it up to. Listen to this. Okay, here it is. Ready? It says, it's called Storage, which was weird.
Yeah.
It says, when I moved from one house to another, there were many things I had no room for. What does one do? I rented a storage space and filled it. Years passed. Occasionally I went there and looked in, but nothing happened, not a single twinge of the heart. As I grew older, the things I cared about grew fewer, but were more important. So one day, I undid the lock and I called the trash man. He took everything. I felt like the little donkey when his burden was finally lifted. Things, burn them, make a beautiful fire. Make more room in your heart for love, for trees, for the birds who own nothing. That's the reason they can fly.
Okay.
Isn't that so
I love Mary
beautiful?
Oliver so much. But moving is one of those things that actually is hard.
Yeah, it is.
There's something about it where you're sitting thinking about the desk, but that's the home where you brought your babies home to.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. Both Haley and Hope came home there, and I remember them trying to crawl up the stairs, and I remember now how they race up and down.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about the very first time we brought them home and carried them up those stairs in that car seat and placed them in a, in a little thing, and all the things that happened there. And I was looking through old videos of them when they were so little. And it just, I mean, it's like you want to hold on to things and you want to let go. And when I when I saw these videos of them when they were kids, little babies, I can't believe I have a 7 and a 5-year-old. And I can't believe all those memories. We had Christmases and Thanksgivings. That's my mom from this weekend.
Yeah.
But there were so many things that we have built there.
Yes.
And I know it's just a place.
Yes. No, it's, I mean, we
when
moved
you guys moved,
a year or so ago.
Years,
I can't
almost
remember,
2
years
yeah,
ago.
Almost
Thank
2.
you.
Almost 2.
We moved 2 years ago, and it was really hard for me.
Why was it hard?
I don't.
Yeah.
It was very hard, and I think because I didn't expect it to be so hard.
Feel like that, yeah.
But there was one night we sat on our couch in the empty apartment.
Who you?
All of us.
Oh.
The family.
Oh.
And we sat there, and it was just this moment, and I mean, my kids are so used to me showing emotions. I wonder what it's going to do to them. But I was just weeping because I thought the same thing. We brought our babies home to this place.
Yeah.
Henry and I had weathered, beautiful things and hard things.
Yes.
I lost my grandparents in that apartment, and my girls drew stick figures.
Oh.
And made me feel better, I mean, what it does is it distinctly marks time. You don't normally get to think, oh my gosh, here we are, here I'm going, and that's what it does.
I think what you did, which is important, and it's something I want to do too, is take a second.
Yes.
Don't race through it. Don't race through transitions. Don't race through endings and saying, let's just wish it away.
Yes.
Like to sit and take a minute and look around like you guys did on that couch that day.
And it's going to hurt a little.
God. Okay.
But it's okay, because why it hurts is because it was so beautiful. Because all your dreams came true in that place. What is happening, y'all? It's a Monday, but we've had it. We've just had it.
We've already. Okay. I'm happy you're here. Happy to be with you. Happy to be sitting next to you. Happy to be with you.
You guys, this has been a bittersweet, beautiful day because, as Hoda always does, she shares her truth. And even though it doesn't really fit my timeline, she's doing what's best for her girls. She's being brave. I don't know if you want to tell everybody in case they missed the earlier hours.
I think I started having a lot of talks with myself, and I think we've all had them, and usually they happen at milestones. Like I just turned 40, I just turned 30, I just turned 50, I just turned 60. And so I was thinking about my 60th, and it was monumental to think about that decade. And I literally sat, and I was sitting in my place, and I was thinking to myself, what do I want my 60s to look like? I loved my 50s. They were filled with great adventures, my 2 kids, working with you, like a great decade. And I was like, what are my 60s supposed to look like? And as I was thinking, I have like these sort of knowings. You know, when you have a knowing or a longing to try something. I had something that has been kind of kicking around in me, but I kept kind of pushing it down. I'm like, not yet, another year, and maybe next year, maybe the next year. And something happened out here on our plaza the day we had our my birthday celebration.
But it felt like ours.
It did feel like ours. I hardly said a word during that whole time I was there. And the reason I wasn't saying anything was, number one, I was overwhelmed. And number two, because the view, from that point of view, when everything in your life and your work life is perfect and you're on top of the wave, and I felt like I was looking around and saying like, oh my God, this is what I didn't know I could have this feeling. But I also know that waves are high and then they go off into shore, and that's how the waves are. And I thought, I get to ride this one, and it's amazing. And I also simultaneously realized that this wave this is the peak for me. And I of course thought about my girls. And you know, when you have kids later in life, you think about days and hours and minutes, and you think about walks to school and things. And I thought about, I want my kids to have more of my pie. Like, I give them a lot when I get home, but I thought to myself, how about that? So then I could imagine that. So I was thinking, in this moment, I said to myself, like, I think when I look back on my 60s, 10 years from now, it's going to be filled with new adventures, a brand new, like working my entrepreneurial skills, hopefully.
Which is going to be amazing.
And also watching my kids take baby steps, and that's it. And then after that, I just took a deep breath and I thought about you, of course, because it's like certain relationships are 1 in a million, and this is. And that's why it's hard, because saying goodbye to something that's not working, something that's tired, something you don't want is easy. But saying goodbye to something that's amazing is hard.
Really hard.
Hard.
It's really hard.
So we've talked about it, and we've both been, going through everything together.
Yes.
And it weighed a lot on me.
I know it did.
I mean, I went back and forth, and then I thought to myself, I think this decade I'm going to have to start choosing.
Yeah.
In this.
You. What you've chosen is you.
Yeah.
And Hoda, told me just a couple days ago, and when she told me, my first reaction, it was from my gut. It was almost crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all know I cry at like somebody spills coffee and there I am,
Yeah.
And I said, no.
Yeah.
I said, you can't leave. Because what we have here, I mean, the one day we don't have Kleenex.
Thank you, Davey.
Thank you, Davey. What we have here with all of these people, but what I get to sit next to you and feel is this.
Yeah,
it's what's between us. Yeah. And it is magical and powerful, and it feels like that here. But you're who I come to when I'm feeling joyful, when I'm feeling unsure. You are who I come to. And you believed in me first. We have a lot of bosses, and I love them. But this lady, on October 28th, 2013, I looked it up, said, hey, want to come sit next to me? There's room. Do you want, this was the picture.
I remember
Of course, there was margaritas and Reese's.
Stuff that we have. But here's the thing. Looking at you and seeing magic was one of the easiest things I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if you're embarrassed to say this or not, but I think that we should. You called your dad, and I remember when you first started working together with me, you were afraid. Can you?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad? Okay.
No, I don't.
So she called her dad.
I called my dad
night.
when I started.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
And Hoda's the star. You're going to be okay with that, right? You're going to be okay sharing the spotlight with the star. And I said, yeah, I don't even, of course.
Yeah.
And then I called him last night. First, he thought something really awful, like a lost, loved one, because of the way I was, how emotional I was. And then he said, oh, she's leaving because it's time, and you're going to be fine. It's your turn. It's okay. And I said,
it's your turn. It's your turn. And whoever sits in this seat is going to have the easiest job in the world. Because they're sitting next to you. I mean, the only thing they have to do is not laugh so hard they pee their pants. That's it. They just have to hang on. You're this bright light. You always have been. And it's your turn. Your dad is so wise.
If I'm bright, it's because I'm sitting in your glow. Is there snot everywhere? It's because I'm sitting in your glow, and we all are. All of you, we have all had 5 incredible years together with all of these incredible people.
Can we ask a favor? Do you mind? I know that jib is on us, but could you just turn for 1 second? This group that you're looking at, go slow. Go slow. I want everyone on. This group right here gets a big, old round of applause. Get everybody. Don't forget Allie, Berger, and Carrie. Turn that camera a little further. Come on, all the way around. Oh, yeah, let's get everyone. It's rainy. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Also, if we look into the eyes of the people that make this show what it is, and you see those tears, maybe not quite as many as I'm producing, you see those tears. You see those faces of
of sadness. It's because you are so beloved and you've made every single one of us feel adored. And we just can't imagine life without you. But the good news is we don't have to imagine it because you're here for 3 more months.
Yes! We're going to be here through the first
We're
of the
gonna
year.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
The next 3 months are not going to just be a sob fest.
No.
We're going to have fun. We are going to celebrate you.
And we're going to ride this train.
We are.
Let's have some fun. You ready?
Let's have some fun.
All right.